is going to be kind of a different video than I usually do. We're going to be doing a reaction to one of my best friends, aka the anime athlete, doing a video about Honkai Star Rail and talking about her first impressions with the game. The reason why I really wanted to do this is, one, she's one of my friends and I love to see my friends doing content on the game, and two, it's a very unique perspective, or at least semi-unique in the sense of having somebody who doesn't play a lot of gacha games and actually seeing how they feel about it. And with how good Honkai Star Rail has been received across the whole world in general, it's going to be really interesting to see this perspective. So what is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Honkai Star Rail video. And of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of when the next Honkai Star Rail video comes out. And of course, leave a comment. We'd love to hear your guys' opinions. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the title of this video is Honkai Star Rail First Impressions, so let's go ahead and dive in.
Ooh, look at her and her laser beams.
We know that's not what we know dang well, Carly, that's not what you were looking at. We know dang well that's not what you were looking at. Come on now. We know it's the legs.
Hello friends and welcome back. I recently
Her setup is so dope. I really like her setup.
Star Rail. Now, I'm a pretty casual Genshin player. I'm not.
She is. We played Genshin together a couple times, and it was literally me teaching her how to play. So Carly, I'm throwing you under the bus. But she plays a little bit of Genshin, likes to just have fun and roam around and stuff. But as you can see with her team, she's using Himbo boy. She loves Ito.
And following all of the storyline and side quests and the lore of Genshin, I just like the open world aspect of it and running around and collecting items and whatnot. I just like to explore. I think some of my distaste for the Genshin storyline comes from the fact that I didn't start playing Genshin upon the release. So when I did start, there was already so much story to go through that it almost felt overwhelming, and I just didn't really care to pay attention to it.
I know this is about Genshin, but it is honestly a thing because, like, it's how I felt when I was playing Honkai Impact 3rd, is I felt really behind, and it just felt a little overwhelming, and it's tough when you're getting into a new game or a game that's been out for a little bit and it's new to you. So it's definitely understandable how something like Genshin Impact can feel a little bit intimidating, because it's like you go in and you've got like almost 4 updates or 4 major updates worth of stuff to pick up on. She came in, I believe, mid Inazuma and just recently got to Inazuma. So if that goes to show like how it's been, and she's not the only one. I've seen a lot of people who have tried to get into Genshin Impact get stuck right at the beginning because they see how much there actually is.
All of it. However, since Honkai Star Rail just released, maybe I can get into the story of this game. When I first started playing, I'll admit I wasn't a huge fan. The turn-based fighting felt really odd to me, like I was playing a game of chess. I'm also 50-50 on the futuristic cyberpunk theme, not just for this game, but in general. It looks cool, but sometimes it just seems meh. To be fair, I am a huge fan of fantasy and like dragons and fairies type of fiction, so maybe I'm just partial to that.
Yeah, the space thing is a little bit different, but of course it ties into Honkai Impact 3rd. I don't think she knows that because Genshin was her first Hoyoverse game, like me. But I also played Honkai Impact 3rd after getting into Genshin and realized like how closely these Honkai games are. So, but yeah, it's understandable because if you're into a certain aesthetic, you're not going to be into the game. I think that's just in general. So I can't really blame her for that. Let's move on.
So the futuristic spaceship aspect wasn't overly exciting to me at first. It also seemed to move really slow, and I'm impatient. When I play games, I don't want to think about what I'm doing.
Literally, what's funny about that statement is that she plays Stardew Valley, and I've seen it, and it's like you have to be patient about certain things, I think, from what I saw. So it's funny that you say that, Carly. I'm gonna poke so much fun at you, but I love your face regardless, so you know that. But yeah, no, the running aspect can be slow at times. Even the sprint feels a little slow. But once you get used to how the teleports are, it gets a little bit faster.
I just want to go head empty and enjoy it. That's probably why I love Stardew and just exploring in Genshin so much. I'm not a strategy gamer. I'm a brain dead one. And I accept that.
I wish this was being edited because that would make the meme of like, what is going on inside that head? It's just Lumine or Aether running across the field and that's it. Oh man. I understand it though, because there are times when I go into Genshin and I'm literally just head empty and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. And just literally just go and mess off somewhere. I don't know. I try to watch my language because this video could, you know, it's not monetized, but you know.
However, it started slow because, well, I gotta go through the tutorial of how to do it, of course.
Yep, tutorials are a thing.
As I went through more tutorials and began to understand the gameplay more, I began...
Just as a side note, I think that the main, or the Trailblazer for Honkai Star Rail is underrated with her looks. She is absolutely gorgeous in my personal opinion. Maybe it's just that aesthetic to me, but gorgeous design, love it.
Began to enjoy it a bit more. And I'll admit, there's a lot of hot characters. We're only just beginning.
There you go, Carly.
The game, but I don't hate it. And I'll definitely keep playing it and giving it a try, as I know I have many viewers who love Genshin and are also really loving Honkai Star Rail. So I'll keep playing for them to see if I end up enjoying it more. I've never been one to play these games for the gacha aspect either. If I get cool characters, then that's awesome.
She is the type of person where she will summon and get like ridiculous summons and just be like, okay. I think it was like in one multi she did one multi and pulled Kazuha originally. And she doesn't use Kazuha. Carly, I'm begging you. Use Kazuha. Please. Please use Kazuha. He's so good.
But I've never spent money on Genshin, nor will I probably ever spend money on Star Rail just to pull certain characters.
As you shouldn't.
Not much of a gambler in real life either. Similarly to going head empty when I game, if I were to go to a casino, I'd probably just do a lot of slots. No thinking. Head empty. Just spin. I do appreciate how crisp the artwork and art style is so far. Even just the movement of matching the mouth with their voice actor was very spot on.
Kafka's design is so good.
Is also very nice. I'm a fan of March. She reminds me of Sophia from Stardew Valley Expanded. Danheng reminds me of Kaya a bit. Himeko is very hot and very powerful. I enjoy her quite a bit. I will say March is also one of my favorite characters so far. I like her defensive abilities to shield from attacks, and how she will attack back when one of her shielded players is hit.
It's so funny to see what happened with March 7th, because when we were in closed beta 1, everybody was crapping on March 7th, saying that she's terrible, she doesn't work, her defensive capabilities are trash, and I said, give them time to cook. And what did they do? They cooked. March 7th is amazing. And maybe it's just because there's not that much of a selection of characters in that certain path, but it's really cool to see that she's getting the play, or she's getting played, and like everybody is actually enjoying her. I think that most people have an issue with her like personality a little bit, but even still, I'm like, why? She's fantastic. I love March 7th as well. I don't use her a lot and I don't have her leveled up yet, but I liked using her when I did.
Her full power move is awesome in that it attacks all enemies. And when you start a fight, and you have the ability to freeze the enemy to start with if you attack first with March. Though some may not like her personality, I think her abilities as a character are pretty great. I do wish that we at least got a little bit more customization with the main character. I was disappointed how plain they both looked. Both very gray and neutral colored, which makes sense, but I still wish we could at least pick a color theme for them.
So the whole design of the Stellar, or the Trailblazers, is to mainly like it's like it's kind of to match the Stellarons and all that stuff in that regard, or at least not the same color scheme, but kind of that same design because of how the story goes. So I love their design. I get where people are like, yeah, the too many neutral colors makes it look bland, but I feel it just works, and it pops out the eyes really, like as you see with the female Trailblazer, the yellow eyes just work so well. So I love the look of the female Trailblazer personally. Maybe I'm the crazy one, but I'll take it.
That would have been cool. All in all, I think it's a pretty decent game. The fighting style is very different, and I do appreciate not being ganged up on by 3 different Abyss Mages and numerous Hilly Churls forcing me to rage quit for months. I'll definitely be playing more of Star Rail in the near future.
Yay!
Have you tried Star Rail yet? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I tried Star Rail.
Below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like.
Yes, make sure to like and subscribe.
And be sure to keep up with me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and
stop telling me what to do.
All the links for everything
Carly?
are in the description below. And if you're not watching me on Twitch, then what are you waiting for? Come watch me play Honkai Star Rail live. Twitch.tv/theanime.
I guess this is free promotion, guys. This is free promotion at this point.
Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night.
So yeah, honestly, in regards to this whole video, I think it's a wonderful perspective, and the reason why is because it's somebody who is almost the exact opposite of what Honkai Star Rail wants. Like, Honkai Star Rail is space fantasy. She likes, you know, fantasy, like dragons, fairies, and all that. That's why she likes Genshin. She is not a gambler, but is playing the game. And I think, ultimately, that kind of goes to show how good Honkai Star Rail truly can be. If someone like her, who does not enjoy turn-based strategy games, can actually really enjoy this, it means that Hoyoverse is doing something right. And that's ultimately why I wanted to cover this. Guys, big shout out to Carly for giving me permission to actually react to this video. Carly, whenever you do watch this, haha. No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much to Carly. Deeply appreciate her for letting me react to this video. Go check her out, guys. Subscribe to her. She does a lot of Stardew Valley content. And also on her Twitch, twitch.tv/theanimeathlete, where she actually does play Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. So that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video. And of course, we will see you all in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.